Welcome to all ME2I students for the lecture Mechanical Engineering Workshop. Today we will have a lecture, first lecture on the Smithy shop, just an introduction. Myself, I am Professor Shinde Devi, working as a lecturer in Mechanical Engineering Department. Smithy and forging. Smithing. Now, what is smithing? It is a process of performing various operations on a relatively small workpiece. That workpiece is heated in an open fire hearth furnace and force is applied to manipulate the metal, to give the shape to metal by means of hand hammers or small power hammers in the smithy shop. Thus, it is a process. Smithing is a process where the job is heated in the open fire furnace to certain temperature to obtain the plasticity, before plasticity, up to 1000 to 1050 degrees centigrade, and that hot piece is taken on the various equipment and given a force to it and achieve the desired shape. Now, what is the forging? It is a process of producing those parts which must be heated in a closed furnace. That is a closed furnace, and force is applied to manipulate. Manipulate means give the shape, what is the desired shape, to the metal by means of heavy hammers or forging machines or presses. Here is shown that is a rod is heated to certain temperature, that the color is changed in the furnace. Here is a tongue which we hold. This is the furnace. We have taken out the job after heating. This is the furnace. Now they have given the lip hook. The steps in making lip hook from left to right. This is the rod and changes at one end. Here we find changes second, third step, fourth step. That is the bending. Here is drilling hole and giving the shape to the leaf. Leaf means leaves like this. And here is the turning movements. Beginning with the original 3.8 inch bar, round bar, steel bar. Here we observe the operation. The step on the top of the bar is tapered, which is to be tip of the leaf, and the bottom of the rod is upset, hammered into itself, making it larger, creating a soft and large termination. The body of the leaf is then offset. This step is simultaneous from the taper stem and creates a shoulder for a leaf. Here we observe the next step. In the next heat, the leaf is sprayed on the anvil. This is blown over. This is blown over at the one end here. This the thickness is increased and its width is increased here, and then the leaf is given the three-dimensional profile. Here the countersunk are forged into the bar, which creates a solid purchase for the screws and add a visual strong forged design element to the hook. Won't touch mark name stamp is forged under the back of the heat. During the following heat, the leaf end is bent into its graceful character. Here is bending. The next holes are drilled. Brass is applied to the heated lip, and then a clear water resistance finish is applied. The hook end is bent into the functional shape. These are the operation. Now we will look upon the forging tools. First, the anvil provides the support for blacksmith workpiece when hammering. Beak is this is a beak. Beak is used for bending the workpiece. They have shown the operations. Fullers. Here is shown the fuller. Fuller is used for necking down a piece of work. Necking means bending in 90 degree, which is 180. We have to turn the switch to obtain reduced and finished to a round, square or hexagonal form made with the half grooves of dimension to suit the workpiece here. This is the half dimension. Whatever the shape is required for square or hexagonal form, round form, that half shape is developed here, and we obtain the shape on the jobs which is heated. Now what is the flatter? To give the smoothness and accuracy to the component which have been already shaped by the fuller and swedges. This is flatters. Punch, this is used to create a hole, making holes in the metal part when it is in the forging heat condition. Now tongs for holding the workpiece, the types of tongs, the flat tongue for holding a work of rectangular section, ring tongue for holding a work of circular cross section, gas tank for general pickup either straight or tapered. Here they are shown the figures of the tank. Now this swedge block is for squaring, sizing, bending operation. Here are the holes created. Here are the number of half circular cylindrical sections. They are shown here. Here are full circular sections. Holes are created. Here are some straight sections we have seen here, the chisels, for cutting the metals and for making prior to the breaking. They may be a hot or cold depending upon the metal to be cut in a hot or cold conditions. Here is the picture of the chisel. Hand hammers. This may be classified ball peen hammer, straight pin hammer, cross pin hammer and sledgehammer. According to the cross section given at the one side, they are given the name. This is a straight pin, this is a ball pin, here is a ball, this is cross hammer. Now what is the straight hammer? Used for finishing the corners in shouldered work where flatter is inconvenient. This is straight hammer. Okay, thank you.